Hello! Welcome to Quickfire English and Zero Preparation Activities for ESL Teachers, where we discuss activities that will engage your students but take no time at all to prepare. Today, a speaking task that's crazy simple to implement. You could use this as a warm-up at the beginning of a class, but it's always worked fantastically well for me as an end-of-lesson fluency task. And, with one minor tweak, which I'll give you later, it can fit into the theme of almost any lesson. Before we talk modifications though, let's get to the base form of the task. And in the words of Run DMC, it goes a little something like this. Put the students into groups and tell them they'll discuss 5 topics. One topic they'll discuss for 5 minutes, another for 4 minutes, another for 3, another for 2, and the final one for only 1 minute. Then, give them some time to decide. A, which 5 topics they'll discuss, and B, which topics they'll discuss for each amount of time. This task has 3 main strengths. Firstly, it gives students control over their own learning, which is always a good motivator. Next, it overcomes the obstacle of finding topics that will engage our students, because they've chosen the subjects themselves. And my students often surprise and really impress me with the topics they choose, so it helps me to get to know them better as well. Thirdly, this activity employs the chunking method to break the task into smaller, more achievable parts. If you tell your students they have to speak for 15 minutes, they might see that as a real slog, but these smaller chunks seem far more doable and time really flies during the task. Okay, once students choose their topics and discussion times for each, off they go. Your jobs are to listen, taking note of any mistakes to correct later, and to tell them when the discussion time for each topic is up. Once they're done, you correct the mistakes, and that's pretty much it. Variations. Okay, here's the tweak to make the task fit into the theme of any lesson. Instead of letting students choose their discussion topics from any topic in the world ever, restrict their choices to the theme of your lesson. For example, if you've done a lesson around the topic of the news, have them choose 5 current news stories to discuss. Next, if you're worried your class won't be great at picking topics, give them a bunch to choose from. Then they just select topics from your list and order them according to the times they want to discuss each for. But I avoid this if I can because I find that students choosing topics themselves really enriches the task. Finally, you could put up some scaffolding for discussion. Write functions like agreeing, disagreeing, giving an opinion and asking for an opinion on the board, then put students into groups and have them brainstorm phrases for each before you collect their answers and write them on the board, correcting and adding where necessary. Then, tell them to choose 1 phrase for each function and to use those phrases throughout the discussion. Now, if you got something out of this video, please hit the like button, and if you think the content might help someone else, go ahead and share it. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe and that bell for notifications. Okay, we are out. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.